Whoops. Don't think I had my microphone turned on there for a second. So it should be coming through now. Yeah, sounds good. All right. There we go. Uh yeah, today trying to get started up was kind of a nightmare. Um After I updated to the new Fractal update in No Man's Sky, I kept getting these stupid like Vulkan initialization error, blah blah blah, all this stuff. And then be like, oh, it runs with Vulkan. But it's been running with Vulkan for like 10 years. So you should already have it. It's like, well, update your drivers, update these drivers, update those drivers. A couple of blue screens of death later, and I find out it is not, in fact, my actual NVIDIA driver for the real graphics card, the 2060 Super, I think, that I have. It is, for some god awful reason, the Garbo integrated graphics that I use not for games, not for anything, just for the motherboard, right? These integrated AMD graphics things that are used specifically for the motherboard and nothing else are for some reason getting registered by the game as like not being up to date and not having Vulkan compatibility, even though they have absolutely nothing to do with the game itself. They don't get used for the game, they don't get called by the game, they don't, you know, they're not related to the game, any game at all. They're just used for the motherboard. But for some reason, the fact that they weren't updated to the most recent driver version made the game freak out and think like, oh no, you're not going to be able to play, blah, 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 whatever, right? So, one blue screen of death and like four restarts of my computer later, I finally find a way to update these garbage integrated graphics that I have just for the motherboard and nothing else to their most recent version. And then I'm stuck doing, more updates and having a bunch of stupid spam garbage from AMD that I don't want because I had to register this and register that and all this crap. Anyway, not the best start. And also, those who were following the stream schedule may know that this was originally going to be a day where we played more of Final Fantasy VII Remake. But, as you may be able to see, pop in here. Actually, let me go ahead and... There's a new community expedition up, a brand new one. This is not a rehash of an old one. This is a brand new expedition. Now, the time remaining on the expedition... The time remaining on the expedition is 6 weeks, so I had, forever to do this if I really wanted to. Only to realize that there are Twitch drops currently up so that people can get stuff. Just finished it today. Yeah, so people can get, free stuff just by watching streamers that are streaming the game and have drops enabled and all that, right? New ships, banners, graphic things, companions, things like that. All sorts of new stuff. And I'm a little late to the game because there's like 5 days of Twitch drops, and I think we're on day 3 now. So hopefully anyone who really desperately wanted those Twitch drops has already been watching a lot of NoMansSky streamers for the last couple of days. But I should have drops enabled. It should be running today, which means people who hang out here with me today should at least be able to get day 3 stuff. And maybe I'll even do more streaming of NoMansSky on tomorrow's stream, which was also going to be 7R, and maybe I'll even do a NoMansSky stream on Monday as well, just so I can get day 3, 4, and 5 of the drops for anyone who's interested. We shall see if I can bother to be motivated long enough to actually do that, but I definitely do want to try and get through this expedition this weekend, or again, Monday at the latest. 3 or 4 hours Well, the drops, I think ultimately you need to watch for 3 hours to get all the drops. So maybe like 4-hour long streams. Day 1 didn't have anything that great. Day 2 did though. I got it. Good for you. So I think maybe I'll make it like a 4-hour long stream each day. 4-ish hour long stream each day. And 12 hours ought to be plenty to get through the expedition for today, tomorrow, and Monday. Yeah. I've heard other people who are talking about the expedition saying, like, I got through in about 10 hours, and I was kind of taking my time. It's apparently not a super long one, so I guess we'll see. I think you did in like 6 hours. Yeah, I may be able to get through it pretty quickly as well. And if I do, maybe I'll just do some other No Man's Sky stuff. But I would like to try and stream about 4 hours probably for today, tomorrow, and maybe Monday if I can be bothered to get my ass out of bed and get here and stream. Let's say on the first planet, stock up on everything, especially ferrite and copper, lots and lots of copper. Oh, the Utopia expedition requires a lot of copper apparently. Oh man. Oof. Now we just, sit here and wait for about 10 minutes while my Windows screensaver runs until the game starts. Pretty sure I've made this stupid Windows screensaver joke every single time I start up No Man's Sky. It's so apt though. For some reason, it always does seem to take forever to start up a new game in No Man's Sky. When I'm streaming. When I'm not streaming, I'll start up a new game in No Man's Sky and get in like 30 seconds to a minute. But when I'm streaming, it takes like 5 minutes to get in, usually. Ship for Clue is okay, but much prefer your orange solar sailor ship. Yeah, I do actually have a solar sailor in one of my saves, and I do like them. I really like the look of them, and I think the solar sail tech piece actually is supposed to like recharge something when it's out, but I don't know exactly what that is. I thought it might have been like the landing thrusters or maybe the pulse drive. I don't know. One thing on a S-rank all-white ship with orange solar sails, got the orange thrusters. It's landing. That's surprising, because I had the launch thrusters like auto recharger thing on, and then when I got a solar sailor ship, I deactivated that, and yet I was running into problems with like not having launch thruster fuel after that. I don't know. I'll have to look at it again. I do like them, but from a technical side of like, let me optimize this and move fast and get through here and do this and do all this as fast as I can kind of thing, I think the solar sailors might actually like take longer to land and take off and all that stuff because of the opening and closing of the sails. So in and out very fast, it will drain because you rarely hop like that and never have to refuel them. I don't think I was going in and out very fast. I'll double check. I only noticed it a little bit before I stopped on my last save. That's like, what's it refueling then? Because I seem to be having fuel problems on the launch thrusters now that I turned the auto charger off. But I'll check it eventually. But from an aesthetic side, yes, I very much like the solar sailors. They're really interesting. Plus, the new ship that you get for this expedition is basically just a fighter. Like, it's a bit specially designed of one, and it has a massive maneuverability bonus because it's meant to be like you skimming the surface of a planet super fast kind of thing. Because it's like a speeder from Star Wars, basically. but it is technically like just a just a fighter. It does change slowly, so you do need efficiency mods. That might be it. I may not have had much efficiency on it. That could be it. Because the fact that I had the launch thruster auto charger, the normal one, not the solar sailor one, before that, means that all of the upgrades to my launch thrusters, I may have like tanked efficiency to focus on some other aspect of it or something, since it was recharging on its own anyway. Maybe the solar sailor really is just like a lot slower. User initialization sequence complete. Meow. Meow. Anyway. Always go first person when I play. Utopia Foundation's restoration of the Buckin system. The traveler randomizes per person. Interesting. Yeah. The system has begun. The expedition tab tracks your progress through their grand construction project. Also, I actually do have someone else's stream up in the background because I'm getting the Twitch drops for today, too. Your grand construction project. During this expedition, you can only craft products or install technologies while in a base. Oh, that's interesting. So you can't just do anything you want out in the wild? You have to go to a base to do all your upgrades and tech and all that sort of stuff? Huh. Establish a base quickly to craft survival supplies and take shelter. Drops are weird. If I have a game or YouTube up, I get no progress. Weird. Hopefully I'll still get some. If not, I can just finish the last, like, 3 or 4 drops after I just finish my stream. Okay, so get a base quickly. Can't repair your ship with your starting blueprints. Deploy an exocraft to get around the planet. Complete milestones to restore each planet of the Vatican system and earn large rewards from the Utopia overseers. Oh, so this expedition is aggressively not like travel around the universe. This is like, no, this is the system where you started. This is the system where you're gonna stay. You're not going to be building a bunch of shit. You're going to be just moving from planet to planet in this system and making it really good. Okay, milestones. Establish a base, craft essentials, upload a base to the Utopia project. Okay, that's to upload your base. That's easy. Deploy an exocraft, locate and repair your starship. Travel by exocraft. Register success on the first planet. Okay. So this is all just build a base, build an exocraft, drive around, fix your ship. Got it. Carbon, carbon, carbon. A lot of carbon. There's some ferrite. I am going to need the carbon, though. So it is good I'm on a, like, aggressively carbon planet. Because I will need that for, like, my multi-tool. A lot of this stuff takes a long time. There we go. Super hot beam, which actually lets you mine faster. You just have to be sure not to overheat it. So I need to pay attention to the heat warnings. That is kind of optimal. You learn weird shit when you start, like, speed running a game, which I've been doing a little bit with this game, not a lot. But weird tech, like, get your mining beam up to red, but watch the heat warning. Don't ever let it overheat, but having it at red lets it mine a lot faster. Oh, weapon charge out now. There we go. All that carbon. Much better. Okay. Get trolled. There's a lot of settlements on this planet, aren't there? There's bound to be a ton of them. Okay. Oh, I already have a base computer and a save point to start with? Jesus, really, Gabe? It's a bit much, but whatever. I already have a terrain manipulator. The scanner's already fixed. Okay. Whatever. Yeah. That'll be fine, Kuritsu. I don't care too much about spoilers, so... The same beacon communication station, blah, 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 blah. Hello there. Oh, damn it. 15 object base and uploaded on every planet for every step. It sucks. Oh. That's alright. Scanner. Mining beam. Oh, they also give you the aeration membrane. Stimulator to start with. I could get slight upgrades to a couple of things to start off with. Bolt caster and personal force field. I may want to make the bolt caster. So we all have bases on every planet, bases everywhere. Yeah. They basically, like, destroyed this entire system for this expedition, basically. Like, everyone make thousands of bases. Crappy little bases that do nothing. That's okay. What else we got? Dihydrogen. Yeah, dihydrogen crystals might be very useful, so I better grab some. They usually are. Put one underground and the voxel refresh was super fast. Up there. Oh yeah, the voxel refresh. I can't believe that's still a problem after so many years in No Man's Sky. Like, oh, you want to build a base underground? It's just gonna get buried then. It's like, why? Why is that still a thing? Power surge! Hydrogen. Once per update for the system. Oh, it's fast. Yeah. Well, even once per update, like, I get they need to have a voxel refresh system in place. You can't have the planets constantly showing all the trashy shit that people have done to them, right? There needs to be a voxel refresh system in place. But not having any way to set it so that it, like, doesn't overwrite things people have built. Like, things people have destroyed, sure, but, like, the voxel refresh system should not affect anything within, like, a certain amount of meters of anything that people have actually constructed. Build a base in low orbit. I think I did something like that years and years ago when I was playing No Man's Sky on Game Pass. I think I did that, or something akin to that, where I built up like hundreds of meters or something and then constructed my base up there. It'd be a pain in the ass, but it's funny. So Paraffinum. I mean, not exactly, but whatever. Little paraffinum is probably not going to go to waste. We really need to build bases with like a certain number of objects in them, then yeah, paraffinum ain't going to go to waste. Because it tends to be used in less like personal items and more like construction items. Hi. Ooh. Marrow bulbs can be kind of nice. I think marrow bulbs I use for... What was I using them for? Nano? If you put it above a power hotspot, free infinite... Yeah, you don't have to attach to the ground if you glitch it. I don't remember what I was using marrow bulbs for. There was something that they're pretty useful for. I think it might be like nanites or something. I don't know. Not gonna bother looking it up right now. Haha. Easy money. I mean, not a fortune, but still. Cave diving can get you some decent cash. Oh, that was a milestone. What do you know? Watch me completing a milestone from like 3 parts further in the expedition. You don't need any currency. Okay. This one's just all about like building your own stuff, so alright. Well then I'll just turn the albumin into... Wait, no. Yes? No? I don't remember if albumin turns into nanites. No, it's the eggs from abominations that you can turn into nanites. I don't think albumin does anything interesting, really, then, other than selling for money. Man, it's actually been a little while since I last played NoMansSky. I was playing it on stream for a while, and then I got sidetracked with, like, Final Fantasy 14 and all these other games that I was playing, and just haven't been playing NoMansSky in, like, a month. Maybe more, actually. Find a way to transfer the items from the save to your main, because the normal save once completed. I think once you turn an expedition into a normal save at the end of the expedition, shouldn't you be able to transfer a lot of your stuff to another player? And then have that player join you in one of your other saves and transfer the stuff back to you? I think that should be possible. You just need to find someone to be your mule, basically. Player, soft desk. Yeah. Wait a second. I see you. I see that stupid gas. Alright, what did I just finish? What did I just finish? There it is. Harvest humming sacks. Hazmat gauntlet plans. Oh, runaway mold. 48. That'll be some decent nanites, but actually the conversion rate for runaway mold is not that great. Optical drill units, supreme defensive systems. Sure, why not? Skip. Cool, but I don't want to build that yet. I do, however, have a shield module. Okay, then. Optical drill unit. Is that one the... no, that's not advanced mining beam. That's just more resources. Which is useful. Let's attach that there. I don't know that attaching... I mean, it does link properly, but I don't know that actually attaching the optical drill unit increases the amount of resources you get past 50%. Maybe. This will be pretty good. But I don't have a personal refiner, so I'll have to put down my base first. Just wandering around, getting some random resources. First and foremost. Though I should put down the base pretty quickly, because it already said that there's a lot of stuff you can't do until you put the base down, so... Maybe down here in the valley. I mean, it's going to be a little terrible getting back out, but... eh. Wow. That was like damage, 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 damage. All the way down. There we go. Oh, tiny little dude. Huh. Make an interesting companion. I've seen so many people who are like, yeah, I genetically modified my companion to be this giant monstrosity, and it's like, that's just like trolling other players at that point, dude. Reason for all the copper is base computers. That makes sense, actually. I'm gonna need a lot of chromatic. If we're getting into a bunch of construction in this project, then I'm gonna need a decent amount of like chromatic metal, paraffinum, magnetized ferrite, stuff like that. Alright, let's take out some of this wild, dangerous plant life, dangerous flora. And then I'll probably go ahead and put down my base here. This place looks kind of beautiful. Not that I care much, it's kind of a garbage base that I'm just gonna ignore. Base down. No prior claims. Claim. You have a twerkafant? I like that. Twerkafant. Okay, that should be the first bit of the progress, right? It was just put down a base, right? Prepackaged personal refiner. Yep. Analysis visor. Yeah, very, very useful to have those then. Establish a Utopia Foundation base. Oh, do I have to upload it to the foundation or something? Upload unavailable. Base too small. Got it. What else do I have? I have the save... No, not this. Save point already. Drop that down. And then... basic construction with carbon. Shitty wooden base. Terrible wooden bases. Oh, no pure ferrite. Well, that one's just carbon. Let me just put up another wall. And then slap a little doorway in it. Oh, can't. Okay then. Place parts. And delete is X. There. Good enough. Anything that's just carbon and some ferrite. There we go. Is that big enough for you? Nope. Still too small. Oh wow, what an epic base. Alright, floor containment, lights, no, don't care. Another timber wall? Why do you want me to construct another timber wall? Like, do they aggressively not want me putting these doors on? Alright, fine. I know, but for some reason it's specifically telling me to do another timber wall. For no reason. Yeah, it's still doing it. Nope. Okay. Let me just do, Oh, he angry. Oh yeah, you wanna play? There you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10. 11, 12, 13, There we go. Guess that was 15. Like, I can see what you mean by a bunch of shitty little bases that nobody cares about. Yup. Analysis visor, copper, and personal refiner. Got it. Oh, I have to make the analysis visor. Okay, whatever. Let me get inside my base. Game. Can I really not build, like, inside from where I am? Whatever. Wow, it really won't let me. Tiny garbage base. Alright. Timber arch. You also won't actually be using the base. Don't I have to be inside the base just to, like, construct things? Or whatever? Stand inside the base area of the computer to craft. That's... Oh, God. Figures. Great. Oh, I want the personal refiner. I need chromatic metal, which means I have to make a normal refiner first. Oh, no, wait. Here's personal refiner. Packaged one. There you go. Much better. Was I able to break these down? No, I'm not. Okay, so it was only the other things. Oh, wait, I need to fuel this too, don't I? Joy. Now, am I able to? No, doesn't break down into anything. Bases themselves don't matter. Figures. Let's make some chromatic metal while I'm here. I'll probably break down this entire base. In fact, I'll probably delete all my bases as I go, actually. Round room and fill with 14 small decorations and done. Oh, God. Prepare supplies for your journey. Analysis visor. I already have it. Carbon nanotube. What? Like, why are you flashing on that thing? I really don't need to do all this scanning. I don't need the money. I don't need anything from it. Alright, what next? Bolt caster. Three more carbon nanotubes, and all of the chromatic metal needs to be turned in. All of it needs to be turned into chromatic metal. Wonderful. There goes all that carbon. I need to try and put down a refiner, if I can. I don't have a medium refiner. So I can't start, like, duping copper. I mean, I could. There's a way I could start duping anything I want right now with just a couple of normal portable refiners, but not specifically duping. I mean, like, in-game duping copper. Okay. Pick you up. No. Upload. Okay. Definitely need more. contributed to the Utopia project. Sorry. Couldn't help myself. Oh, man. I love it's like, everything about this is like, contribute to the Utopia project, which is cute and all, but you've designed the expedition in such a way that everyone's going to build tiny shitty bases that don't matter at all, and then like delete them instantly for this, so there's that. Let me see if there's anything else I need to do with the base. Upload the base, paraffinum, advanced mining laser, geobay blueprint. Oh, all the geobay blueprints. Okay then. More paraffinum. Let's get that advanced mining laser down now. Oof. This is just taking up space then. Even though I don't need any money for what I'm doing in this project, I might eventually sell stuff and just buy things quickly. I'm not going to need any mordite or meaty chunks, I don't think. Let's get rid of all that crap. Why are you bitching at me? Boltcaster. Yeah, more chromatic metal. How about the geobays? These are going to require a bunch more things, aren't they? Pilgrim would probably be the fastest. Nomad might actually be faster. But I don't need a base down for those. Deploy an exocraft, locate and repair your ship, travel by exocraft, register success on the first planet. Yeah, I think I'm done with this base. Not removable. Oh, yeah. Unfortunately, you don't get to keep the base computer when you delete the base. Like, you can get all the other parts that you put down in your base back, pretty much, but the base computer, those resources are just gone. I don't care. I can build another one if I absolutely need to. For now, I just want to find copper. That may have been a bad decision. I'll find out later, I suppose. Myself some oxygen here, because I'm going to need a lot more oxygen. Kill these stupid plants to get even more. Hello? Sodium. Copper. What is that? It's like in a wall and I can't tell what it is. That's sodium. Yeah, getting out of this valley is kind of crazy. Maybe not the best place to build. Oh well. Here we go. Boom! Now we can get out of the valley. Perfect. Jetpack power surge got me just where I needed to be. Some sodium nitride. Just in case. Kill all these plants. actually fly a little bit here. Get up and out. Oof. Still kind of pressed up against the wall that does not want to let me go. Oof. Here we go. Alright. Let's go get me some copper. If I can find a place to actually sell the albumin pearls, then it may be worth it doing some trading, even though you don't need to do it for this expedition, because it may be able to get me chromatic metal or copper or stuff like that a little easier just to buy it. Hello? Where's the copper? Here? Nope. It's all just silicate. Did someone already mine this out or something? Although no, because it's registering like all over this area, and it'd be like empty if someone already mined it. What is it even registering here? I promise you it's not copper. Yeah, that was not copper. Screw it, I'll turn the rest of this into chromatic metal anyway. I don't have medium refiners, so I can't make more copper out of it anyway, so let's just use it up to get the 100 that I need.
Technology recharge.
Okay. Paraffinum, sodium, paraffinum, sodium. Yeah, it's still registering that as copper. Sodium, sodium, paraffinum, copper. So it looks like I'm still claiming drops at the moment. So that's nice. There, I made the bolt caster. Happy game? What's next? Survival essentials. Supplies. Cosmic rays bags inhibit the crafting of items and installation within the shielding rays. Utopia Foundation's base possible craft items. Stock up on supplies before exploring back. In particular, your life support and hazard protection systems can only be recharged with life support gel and ion batteries, respectively. In a base, open the inventory and craft an empty slots. Looks like they want life support gel and ion batteries. Don't I already have ion batteries? I already have some ion batteries. Cannot craft. Okay. Yeah, you're right. I did need to keep the base, I guess, a little bit. Doesn't matter. What is that? Okay, but I'm not going to. Alright, here we go. I'll worry about that after I grab myself some more copper. I'm gonna need more dihydrogen as well. They're gonna make me craft more life support I'm gonna need more dihydrogen. Honestly, I usually just restore my systems from, like, base resources, so I don't bother carrying around, like, filling up slots with things like life support gel and all that. Right, I just get an overabundance of base resources and then just fill it with that, so that I'm not filling my inventory with crap I don't want. Alright. So I will need to put down another base. That's okay. Once I get this copper, I can get some more chromatic metal and don't worry about it now. Oop, 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 oop. Ah! Oh, love those frickin' jetpack boosters. Okay, there's some real copper that no one else has farmed yet. Big as possible. Blow these friggin' walls out. I don't remember if you actually end up getting more out of the resource vein if you have a smaller beam or something, and like damaging it in big chunks like this gets you less. Don't recall. Alright. Base. 200 and 500 pure ferrite. Jesus. You're right. Deleting that base was a big mistake on my part. Okay, ferrite. Oh. Fuck, I need a lot more ferrite. Doesn't paraffinum turn into... Yep, ferrite. Ferrite time. I could just go mine more paraffinum, but then I just have to put it in the refiner anyway, so who cares? Also, the fact that I can't craft without a base makes that even worse, because I can't create a extra, like, normal refiners to just put down and craft, like, 3 or 4 things at a time. But yeah, honestly, having things to sell might be a good idea if I can even get to a place where I can sell. Because I could just buy copper or chromatic metal or even just shit tons of ferrite. Hello, is that a... Oh, it is. Do I really want to try and fight with these guys right now? Not really. But do they have anything I desperately want here? I'm going to take these items first. Can't take the Atlas Pass ones. What do we have? Nitrogen. This can turn into more ferrite, so I'll go ahead and take it. I usually don't bother with rusted metal, but still. Some dihydrogen jelly is nice. Sulfurine. 30 bronze. 30 bronze. No. Oh, silver might actually be worth it. I needed silver for something. What was it? Aeration membrane? No, I wouldn't have bothered with that. care about the force field. Guess I didn't need silver for anything right now. Okay, I can't just double up crafting things either. Oh well. Pure ferrite time. Oh, got some geodes. 677. I'm doing okay now. Wait, what about now data? And then break down this rusted metal. Copper. Not a big surprise. Figure I'm rocketing around this world. Oh, it doesn't let you refill it with oxygen. You have to use life support gel and ion bath. Oh, it forces you to actually use the products to restore it in this expedition. I may as well go take all the rusted metal and just break it all down over time. Okay, I needed 500, so I need 350. I still need more. $769, not really. 792. 482. That seems like it's back the way I came though. Is that one I've already run through? 570. Good enough. Screw it. Come on, get out of the hole, idiot. Ugh, I need a lot of copper. I forgot copper was 2 to 1. I guess I can't be rocketing around the world either right now. Shouldn't be using my jetpack too much because I don't have any life support gel. And it's the only thing I can use to restore it. Hello. Screw it. I still want to do it anyway. Terrible idea, but I'm still doing it. Recharge life support gel. Really should. I wonder if I can just borrow someone else's base to construct at. Ugh, all this running. Which is super slow. And it's still draining life support as well, honestly. I don't care about those. Oh well. Maybe I'll end up dead, and then I can just restart with a base computer.
Suit power cells depleted.
Yep. I think I'm gonna die here. like someone's already mined this out, mostly. Wait, did it really force me to, like, call out help, life support low, even though I didn't do so? Yep. Can't do it outside of a Utopia base. Nope. 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 None of the bases are close enough to me. Gonna have to restart the expedition, I think. Oh well. A building 429 units away. No, I'm super dead. Screw it, I'm out. Like, I'm not interested in this slow fucking waste away bullshit. I'm out. Just, I'm done. Let's restart. Delete. Not gonna sit there and just slowly waste away. Let's just restart, and this time I won't destroy my base. I forgot it costed like a fucking billion chromatic metal and pure ferrite to make a single base computer. That sucks. You have to make a bunch of them throughout the whole expedition. Yeah, I definitely need to find a place that has a galactic hub so I can just trade and buy stuff. Because I do not want to spend 10 hours on a planet slowly farming ferrite and copper. I have no interest in doing that.
Life support systems
Yeah.
activated.
Yes, I know.
Shield kinetic system online.
Yeah, they did a bunch of weird little things to make this more difficult for you. Like not letting you use basic resources to refill your energy for things. Not letting you craft outside of a base. Not, you know, all this dumb shit. Which I suppose would be interesting if you knew that going in, but the fact that all they say is it's a little harder and you can't craft out of a base. They didn't once mention that I couldn't use, like, they never once mentioned I couldn't use base resources, like basic resources, in order to refill my stuff. Okay. I'm still just gonna, like, slap the base down right here. Just so I can start making progress as fast as possible. There we go. No, I want carbon. Oops, let it overheat. No, that requires ferrite. Here, basic carbon. Upload base, it's a bunch of walls. Congratulations. Cosmic rays are within this base computer. Yes, I did. Game, I already did. Oh, I have to build a roof. I need more ferrite. Ah, come on, let me out. Walled myself in. Okay, good enough. Build another roof. Why? Okay, whatever. Done. Look at that epic base. Isn't it beautiful? It's so perfect. Next. Craft basic survival stuff. Yeah. You know what? Let's just get rid of this now. There we go. Much better. Get all that carbon back. Alright. We needed the personal refiner. And we're going to need to turn all the copper into chromatic metal, like right now. And then carbon. Condensed carbon, nice. I'll use that up first. I need a carbon nanotube. I need the analysis buzzer. I'm going to eventually need the bolt caster as well. God, Dip, enjoy the building simulator. Thank you. Alright, see you later. Yep, prepare supplies, bolt caster. Okay. I need to get, I need 2 dihydrogen now. The game's only gonna let me use advanced, like actual tech products in order to refill my energy levels, so I need to get them while I'm near the base. There we go. Where's my base? There it is. There we go. Bolt caster's done. Next. No one cares. Okay, so it forces me to craft some ammo. Some life support gel now. Oh, the ammo was all I needed for that one. Huh. Still, without life support gel, I'd have been screwed anyway. Battery life. Oh, it would have given me life support gel. Wonderful. So I could have survived the last one. Don't care. Yeah. Put this down here. this stuff can start moving. What else? Wait, can I dupe? I'm pretty sure you get more dihydrogen back than it costs to create the jelly. I had 2. Nope, cost 40. Maybe that one also required like a medium refiner and something else in it. I don't remember. Anyway, or maybe they just changed it so you can't do that anymore. That'd be smart, honestly. Ground control. Upload your base. I already did, didn't I? Base too small. Great, I have to build it up again. 10. 25. 10. 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 25, 10. Looks like 10's about the cheapest we can get. Missing components, need more carbon. I need the one that lets me increase resources. That's a good start. That's probably enough. Yep, there we go. Ground control. Deploy an exocraft. That's all of them. Cool. Nomad. I need 5 metal plating. Easy enough. Except I don't have the ferrite for it. Wait, did they give me paraffinum? They gave me paraffinum. Turn that into ferrite, because I don't care about paraffinum right now. And start breaking down some other stuff near me for more ferrite. Wait, don't I have advanced mining laser? There we go, much better. And break down the bigger items for minerals. Oh, I do actually need some paraffinum. Whoops. Wasn't paying attention to that. Paraffinum, 500 units. And more dihydrogen. Well, that creature was in the way. Alright, let's go. Hello. Oxygen. Although I don't need as much oxygen, actually. Since I can't use oxygen to fill my life support anyway. Better to just get myself some... You know what? I will actually go smaller and see if I get more resources out of it this way. I'm getting about 5 or 6 every hit. I got 2 for that. Yeah, I think I get more resources out of it by using the small beam. It's a little annoying, but whatever. Forever with this beam. Nah, too bored now. At least give me a medium beam. Even if it's fewer resources, at least they'll let me get through these deposits faster. Down in here. This is a pretty big deposit of paraffinum, actually. So I should be able to get enough for now. In fact, I'm sure I've already got enough for now, so... Yep. Alright. I think that's all of it. I think I'm mostly just getting silicate now. Okay. There we go. More hydrogen. Plenty of paraffinum. 500. Yeah, that's enough. I need metal plating though. And I need to be back at my base in order to get it. Back this way. God damn. That's what this is for. Give me this. Base is like right around here somewhere. Oh, a lot of these animals are beating the crap out of each other. There's a ton of them around here, man. I didn't realize there were this many distinct species in this area. Okay, back into this area. Oh, 5, not 3. Really? Not enough ferrite. Oh, yeah. Guess not. I've got tons of paraffinium now, but I don't want to break it down this time because who knows when they go. Nope, you need that for something. So I'll just go ahead and leave the paraffinium for now. That'll work. Boom. I love how, like, everything I'm doing for this expedition is super temporary. I'm totally not building up this system at all. I'm just putting down a bunch of temporary shit. Hermetic seal plans, Supreme Exocraft engine upgrade, condensed carbon, powerful movement system upgrade. Yep, sure, good for you. Movement module. Nice. Exocraft engine module. Boost module, fusion engine. Shouldn't that be a... Yeah, that should be a fusion engine upgrade. Put this over here. Whatever. Drift, grip, ice. No, don't care about any of that stuff. And then... Wait, is my starship a hauler? Interesting. Okay, good enough. Locate your starship. Should be there, right? Yep, that's it. Check, because if I can find like copper, like I need paraffinium at the moment, but if I can find like copper veins on the way to my ship, then I want them. Paraffinium. No, I cannot. There's some copper though, it's only about 300 units away. And there's another one that's 400 units. Yeah, I can stop and grab these ones real quick. Sort of much faster. No, silicate. I don't use silicate for fucking anything, so... What about the, What gave you the hazmat ones for... Oh, no, they give you the hazmat for... That was the one that I did a lot faster than I was supposed to. The Albumin Pearls one that I did on my last playthrough. Yeah, that's what they gave me the hazmat bottles for. Doesn't matter. Now then, where was that other one? There's a copper deposit there. Kind of en route to my starship, actually. And there's one there. Run you over, you stupid plane. There's always going to be crap in the Utopia base as well. Whoop. Kinda missed that. Which means I really need to stop off at like all these locations and try and pick up anything I can out of the damaged containers and little things like that, because they often have not ship repair supplies, but sometimes they'll have like life support boosts and ion batteries and stuff like that. Data, nanites, nice. I don't know that I'll need any of this stuff, but screw it. First aid? Health is already at maximum. Okay. Couldn't remember if that was health or life support. I want to check this too. End up on the wrong side of that ship. Just nanites. Doesn't matter. Oh, copper deposits right here. Oh, damn. This one. That was a tiny copper deposit, man. Alright, whoops. There's my starship. Over there. Metal fingers. That could be useful. Buried tech. Pretty sure metal fingers is gold, which is not the most useful at the moment, but if I can find a place to sell them, then... Plus, I don't think it's only gold. I think it could be a few things, actually. But it's a lot. Uranium. Like, it takes a while to mine them, but it's worth it. They give you, like, 200 plus of the resource. Gold. Plus, now that my mining beam is heated up, I'm mining them faster now. That was a little too close there. Although it's also draining through my mining beam a lot faster, so I won't be able to keep this up.
Technology recharge.
But a crap ton of gold and uranium might be useful for something. If for nothing else, then I can probably sell them to buy other resources that I need. There's my ship. There's some paraffinum. Some sodium. Sodium. There's some copper. It's a little further away from my ship, but honestly, I want copper. I got as much as I can get hands on. Doing other stuff. Again, that looks like a very small vein. Actually, it's bigger underground. How am I doing now? That, or that, or that in the way, really? Or that even. 300 copper. That's gonna go fast. That's gonna go very fast. Oh well. 100 chromatic metal. I really don't want to spend 100 chromatic metal when I have this little copper. Some buried tech. I don't think I'll need it though. Alright, let's go. Another bit of damaged machinery. Oh, I've already traveled enough by exocraft. That's good. Just nanites. I'm gonna go ahead and drop this stuff into the Nomad. I may abandon the Nomad and not come back to it at some point, so that may be a bad idea, but I'll try and remember to grab this stuff later if I need to. Alright. Getting to the ship. Not that fast. But I guess it gets over terrain a little better, which is probably good. There's a few up. Oh yeah. Yeah, the Nomad was definitely the right thing to craft. Skip those. Wait. I think I see normal crates next to it. Yeah, I can't open the Atlas Pass ones, but I can open these. More dihydrogen jelly, that's always nice. Even more. Plus sodium, which I don't have any of. So that'll be useful. Drop that in the Nomad as well. And nanites. Not the big deal. Alright. I keep getting sidetracked because other stuff keeps showing up in my path to my ship. Oh, hello. Hello. This one... Oh, no, you need hazmat for star bulbs. I forgot. Alright. There we go. Find your ship. I found my ship. Although I didn't really need that waypoint, but let's see what it shows me. What do you got? Minor settlement. Relics that I don't need. Someone's actually fairly close to me now. Welcome, Utopia settler. The system has been disrupted. Space station trade has fallen into recession. Manufacturing efficiency has been reduced by 83%. Harmony, rebuild, renew, restore. Together we can construct a new civilization. Utopia takes the very best care of all settlers. Sure, whatever. Need a little more pure ferrite. How are we doing? Locate and repair. Damn it, wrong way. Pure ferrite here. Done. Pulse engine, hermetic seal, and metal plating. Can I craft them here? No, outside of Utopia base. Shit. Do I seriously have to go all the way back to my base? I probably should have put it down near my ship, but oh well. Repair pulse engine. Yep. Ship repair parts can only be built. I should have double checked that. Didn't even think of it. That one's fine. Talking over. Don't care about learning languages. Yeah, that was my place. Hi, Mello. We're not new here, Mello. But hello. I was busy doing this expedition, which added a few extra features that are a bit of a pain in the ass. Woohoo! I am not new here. Pies on my head. Always keep my base on any planet I go to close to like all of my stuff, because it's the only place I can craft. So don't ever put it really far away from like my ship or my exocrafts or anything like that. That's for sure. Oh, I can summon my ship back to my base because I fixed the launch thrusters. I don't know if I fueled them though. But I guess we'll see. So I shouldn't have to make another trip back at least. There we go. Cannot launch damaged. I mean, I know it's damaged, but can't launch, not installed. I know it's damaged, but the launch thrusters aren't. Whatever. It needs hermetic seal and metal plating. Or is that the launch thrusters that are still damaged? Nope, both engines damaged. I should be able to bring it here. If I exited the game and restarted, then I think I would be able to bring it here, but honestly, that'll take almost as long as just driving back. Oh, you can actually look at it from the inside. It doesn't work as well for vehicles, though. Against carbon on here. May as well. Also a bit of dihydrogen while I'm here. since they're right next to me anyway. Alright. Resources out of it. Still. Even this vehicle's starting to get low on power. I never did look at the reward for scenic route, did I? Starship launch fuel plan. Suspicious packet tech ban. Launch thruster upgrade. Starship launch fuel. Oh no, that's for fixing the ship. What's this one? Icarus fuels. Oh, actually, yeah, a bunch of exosuit. Or not exo, a bunch of exocraft stuff. Really should have done that earlier then. Another engine module. Why are these not pairing? They're both for fusion engine. Why are they not pairing? Huh. Icarus fuel system. Automatic engine recharging during the day. Well, there you go. That fixes that problem. Boost module. So the engine is recharging now. None of this stuff is pairing for some reason. Or is it? I can't fucking tell. Actually, I think it is. I just think the color that it's pairing as is so difficult to notice. Yeah, I think they are actually pairing. This is not. They are pairing, but the color is like this very bland blue outline here that's so difficult to even notice it's there. But if I move this away, then you see it turns to just black, but these have an extra blue layer on the end. They are pairing, okay. Just really badly. Extra shield, don't need. Would like the jetpack, but I really don't want to spend 100 chromatic metal on it. Increasing my life support tanks for just a little bit of oxygen might actually be worth it in this one instance where I can't just use basic oxygen in order to... Oh, no, can't. Outside of my base. Oh, well. What is it? Radar. Don't care. Don't have the microprocessor for it anyway. Don't want to use the chromatic metal. No, wait, not that. What am I doing? There's a ship. Don't have to worry about like saving up the boost anymore in this ship because now I have an automatic recharger on it. Alright. Done. It's fixed. What do you have for me? Launch fuel plans, packets. Register the settlement of the first planet. Huh? I mean, like, I have done all this stuff now. Good for you. Triple burst firework, inventory slots, planetary chart, and 1200 nanites. Restoration. The beacon system requires all settlers to work together. When your current restoration project is complete, proceed to the next planet to receive details of your next assignment. Please accept your assignment in a spirit of generosity and mutual support. So hopefully it's just like storyline. Launch thrusters. I can move the engine over here. I can move these I can put the deflector shield here. Attach these launch thrusters. What is it? Ugh. Not very good, but it's better than nothing. And then put this here, I suppose. Suspicious packet tech. Suspicious movement module. Really? What do you got for me? Oh, look at those jetpack tanks. 159%. Recharge rate. Initial boost power and fuel efficiency. Not the best, but still. It's about A rank-ish is what this is valued at. Launch fuel. Keep it up here. I should put this stuff in my starship now. Because I'm not taking the exocraft with me everywhere. I want to dismantle most of the exocraft stuff too, actually. Not really. I may need it for later projects. It's okay. What is that? Outpost Alpha. Utopia Outpost Alpha located. Okay. And that wants me to fly to the outpost then. Let's take off. Maybe I'll hit up this miner settlement just to see. Akin system. Yeah, so I'm still claiming drops as well. Probably from another stream I have up. I don't know if you're able to claim drops from your own stream of a game. I would somehow doubt that, but maybe you can. Let's go ahead and just keep into the upper atmosphere a little bit until I get there. Now, I'll drop. And I can land without having to use any of my launch thruster fuel. Very good. Let's see what they have available for me here. Nice. Some containers that might have some useful things in them. Or nothing in them. That's always an option too. Oh. Oh, this is a busted facility. Yeah. Am I still able to use it? I am still able to use it. Oh, microprocessors are way too expensive. Gold. Shouldn't need it. Uranium probably won't need it, so I'm definitely going to sell them. And then I think I want to actually grab these because they sell for really well, but I have to worry about the creatures a little bit. So let me check the whole facility first. Hello. It's amazing that this is one of those busted, infested facilities, and yet it still has a galactic trade terminal in it. That's actually quite useful. Okay. Shouldn't make them quite so deep, because then the creatures actually are able to get into them occasionally. Or, I mean, quite so wide. Like that. For some reason, he's able to be down here with me. There we go. What the hell? Why didn't it drop? Did they seriously, like, grab it the instant I busted it? Alley-oop. Up and away. Bye-bye. I love when they can't actually reach me. Yeah, some of these feel like they're getting grabbed instantly. Whoa! Oh, he was just waiting to lunge at me. I think that's too much. They'll probably be able to get down in there. Oof, yeah, one of them's just waiting to grab me. Crap. Get out. Get out! Stop being down here. This one's a little too wide, I think. Whew. Oh, there's one more down there. Oh, did he grab it instantly? Oh, and he got down into the pit with me. Yep. Oof. I think that's all of them. That should be good. Make sure that's deep enough that they don't want to go down there. Ugh. That's not ideal. Yep. Just get the hell out. Guys, just jump and get out of there as fast as possible. There's one more there. None more out here. That should be good. That are just like sitting there staring at me, waiting for me to come up from the hole are a little annoying. But it's fine. Even a single hit from them isn't enough to break my shields and damage my health, so I can just wait for my shields to regenerate a bit. Oops. Wrong button. Just make sure they're all rolling downhill towards me. Okay. I don't know where that one went. there. Yeah, I think that's pretty much all of them. I just have to wait for these guys to disappear. Or I could just head inside, actually. Bye-bye. I don't think I'm gonna need a ton of nanites. It doesn't feel like I'll need a bunch for this, so I'm gonna sell the larval cores. 1,000,000 credits right there. Now then. Starship launch fuel? Go ahead and buy myself about 5 microprocessors, just in case. All the ferrite I can get my hands on, which is not a lot. Might want cobalt. All the paraffinum, which is not a lot. Like 10 metal plating. Since we're in an expedition that does not allow you to craft unless you're near one of your own base computers, I might want to buy more like refined products too. But they really don't have much here. Trade goods will be worthless because this entire expedition takes place in a single system. That's good enough. Swarm's leaving. There we go. And then there are a couple more things out here that I want to look at too, right? Yeah. It'll save points and extra containers and stuff. Like dihydrogen jelly's nice, but life support gel would be better. I just need to remember to convert most of my dihydrogen jelly into life support gel whenever I'm near my base. And nav data. Research. And nanites. And credits. Nice. Well, it doesn't matter. Now that I've done the whole larval core thing, I'm kind of set for credits, for units. Unless I really find a lot of stuff that I can buy. Like, if I really do find some galactic trade terminals that are actually trading, like, chromatic metal or copper or things like that, then I may need more credit, more, units. There's another base of some kind. I am gonna do a little bit of, like, base hopping here to try and find myself a real trade terminal. Nope. I'll start heading in that direction, though. But I'm gonna need to go into the atmosphere because I don't want to fly for, like, 30 minutes. There's a base. Nope, just a tiny one. Alright, I think I'll just head for Outpost Alpha. I want to see what the outpost is. If it's a bigger, like, facility or settlement or something that might actually have some resources in it, then I want to get there now. Also, there is a space station here. Whether it's set up or just run down as, like, part of the expedition, I don't know, but... I like popping my pulse engine a little early myself so I can stay up here where I can travel at, like, 2,000 units a second. Until I get just over the base. This does look like a bigger base. No, I'd like to park up top, please. Please? Come on. Change the one that you're offering. Oh, damn it. These big clunky haulers, man. There we go. Much better. Well, somewhat better. Hopefully I'll be able to actually do some good trade here. Because this actually looks like a full base. So there should be someone here that I can trade with. Or not. Or every place they send me in this system is just going to be abandoned. Galactic Trade Terminal, though? Oof. All the Galactic Trade Terminals have, like, shit amounts of resources. Just terrible amounts of resources. Nothing that's really useful. A little Starship launch fuel, just in case. Except uranium, which it has over 1,000 of for some reason. I guess you must not need it, but like everything else is just the tiniest little minuscule amount of the resource that it possibly can. Get rid of the rusted metal, I don't care. Get rid of the nav data, I don't care. The viscous fluids. All of these fluids. I don't think I'll need the relics or any of that. Don't need nav data, don't need that. Everything's just like abandoned. And almost no valuable things from the trade terminals. They really want this to be like your own expedition, do it all yourself kind of thing. I'm still going to take as many of the items as I can from the terminals, like paraffinum and ferrite and copper and chromatic if I can find them. Identify yourself using this terminal, complete planetary registration. Verifying credentials. Login successful. Thanks for your prompt registration. Please proceed to Outpost Beta to receive details of your next restoration assignment. Kind of love how they're like, your restoration assignment. Every part of this is just make a boring, pathetic little base that you're not going to maintain, break everything down for resources, ignore it completely. It's like, we're not restoring anything, but whatever. Okay, fireworks, inventory slots, planetary chart, and nanites. I don't need a planetary chart as far as I know, but I'll hold on to it in case it's part of the last one. Or one of the next ones. I think the cargo spots are going to be more useful to me than the tech. Let's see. Oh, it's a treasure ruin? Ancient ruin site. I guess I'll hold on to these fireworks in case for some reason they actually want me to use them somewhere. I don't think they will, but we'll see. Phase 1 complete. Factions, poster plans, Night Squad roster plans, planetary base poster plan. Just a bunch of posters. Next phase. Reach the second restoration target. Collect your instructions, build a base, an exosuit upgrade. Harvest humming sacks, yeah. Adopt a companion. And summit a volcano. I didn't really check for humming sacks, but I should be able to find them here on this planet if I just go underground. Because this is the same planet that they started me on in the first run, and I found them that time, so... I should probably just try and find them myself. Here. Caves? I don't think that's a cave, I think it's just... If I can find one here, that'd be better, because then I don't have to worry about using any launch thruster fuel or anything like that. I can just go and gather resources real quick. Or I can just head for the next world. If they want me to find humming sacks, specifically in the next bit of the expedition, then there's bound to be underground caves with humming sacks in the next area. But this looks like it might work.
Life support power.
Maybe. This doesn't look like much of a cave, but it's something. Or is it nothing? Because it kind of looks like nothing. There we go. Kill all these things. Come on, humming sacks. Gotta have some around here somewhere. Star brambles, sodium, impulse beans. Humming sacks, 252, 115, 86. Let's just see if there's enough of them here. Probably, yeah. I think I need like 5. There we go. Plus these will sell for some money. Not a ton, but some. Good. That'll get me the hazmat gauntlet plan, some runaway mold. Optical drill, that's a good one. Defensive upgrade, those are always nice. Shield module. Optical drill unit. Bonus resources. You know what, I should probably actually pair all of these up like that, just in case it boosts them more. The runaway mold I can just turn into nanites. I can just sell it. Turn it into nanites, I suppose. Hazmat gauntlets. Chromatic metal I don't really want to spend. I mean, I do have enough, but I don't really want to spend it right now. Alright, can I get out of here this way? Or no? It's looking like no. I could always just blow through the wall with my terrain manipulator, I suppose. At least I have some actual life support gel this time. I'm not popping that chart until I know for a fact whether it needs me to use it or not. Next planet. Nope, not on another planet. That's interesting. I'd have thought it'd be on a different planet each time. It's not. I'd kind of like to check the... Oh, no. Yeah. The space station name is all jacked up. I don't remember what that means. I think that might be like an Atlas station if its name looks like that. Maybe it's a pirate. No, I think it's an Atlas one if its name looks like that. Either way, the space station in the system is all jacked up. Oh, it is on another planet. And I'm guessing that's specifically to make sure you can't just, like, buy resources. Basalt. Basalt? I don't know that I've ever been on a world that has basalt deposits. I wonder if that's newer. This is taking. While I'm waiting, go ahead and put this over here. That's just launch fuel, though. I also need.
Technology recharge.
And I'm gonna need more tritium. Was that an asteroid field I just blew through? Yes, it was. I don't know that there's ever really a reason to bother getting a hauler anymore. I mean, they're somewhat interesting as ships, but they were far more useful back when ships actually had like different inventory sizes, because that's exactly what a hauler was designed for. To have a massive inventory size, but now, like, any ship can have the same amount of capacity as a hauler does, so I still kind of like them occasionally. Just for like the way they look, but just don't really have as much use.
Technology recharge.
Okay, some more tritium. I'm gonna drop this stuff in my exosuit so that I can just spend it somewhere. I don't think I'm gonna need really like gold and silver all that much. And if I do, I can always pop out here and just farm some more. This is definitely an interesting expedition, I will give it that. It was a little bit of a surprise to me, some of the weird mechanics involved in the expedition when I didn't notice that at first. But now that I like know what I'm getting into, this is an interesting one. Where it's like you can't easily just buy resources, you have to do a bunch of your own farming of them. You have to set up a bunch of bases because you can only craft in those areas. This outpost beta. There's the waypoints over there, but this looks like, oh god, this is a hazard planet. Big pain in the ass, isn't it? I probably should have picked up my exocraft stuff on the previous planet to get the resources back. And then maybe built it here. Every piece of ferrite I can get my hands on. Every piece of copper and paraffin I can get my hands on, even though it's garbage levels. Doing here? Outpost beta. Identify yourself using this terminal to complete planetary registration. Login. I may be able to call my exocraft from another planet. I know you need more stuff in like a freighter or things like that in order to call it from like other systems, but you may be able to call it to another planet from the same system. I don't remember though. Login successful. Supply drop to receive details of your next restoration. Collect your instructions from Utopia Foundation. Nanites, supply drop beta, craftable components plans. Craftable components plans? Like all the basic ones, you mean? Blueprints. Yep. Oh, it's all the like the mid-tier ones. These are not all the basic ones. These are all like the mid-tier ones that you usually spend nanites on. Like magnetic resonators and solar mirrors and stuff like that. Let me, Oh great, it's not even listed. Supply drop beta. Settlement coordinates. Perpetual ice cream? Oh, hazard protection. How fitting, actually. I'm gonna toss all these fireworks in my ship, please. I really don't think I'm gonna need them. I mean, at some point they may do something stupid, like be like, set off fireworks as part of the expedition, but I seriously doubt that. Microprocessor can go to my ship too, actually. This map can go. Okay, this can go. This can go. This can go. I actually might need some of that stuff. I'll probably just send the projectile ammunition because I really don't need that. Put this up here. These down here. And then I should probably hold on to some of this stuff. Especially the stuff I'm planning to sell. Microprocessors too. Because my ship does not have the thing that lets me, like, send items from extremely long distances. So I should hold on to the stuff I need. Just in case.
Navigational data received.
Personalized restoration zone. Reach the marked coordinates. 53 and 15 to begin construction. Take off. You know what? I could. Gather up some resources this way. Give me a bunch of the basic resources. I'm not going to be getting copper and chromatic metal and shit this way, but I should be able to at least get like carbon and ferrite this way. Hydrogen. Do I have? I do have it. Oh. Forgot I got the rockets to start off with nowadays. That'll be good for now. If need be, I can use my ship to gather some more resources later. Into our personalized area. To have enough to put down a base, though. That I do not. Hello there. Go ahead and just drop down here, I suppose. Now then, the exosuit, to the exosuit, the exosuit. This stuff can stay in here. That'll stay up there. This can stay down here. The rest of this stuff. A lot of that's gonna get sold. Extra hazard protection is nice, just in case.
Technology recharge.
Whatever. Wait, 5-1? Is that right? I think runaway mold used to be like 15-1. Maybe that was something else. I'm gonna need chromatic metal. I need to start putting down some refineries. But I can't craft until I put down a base. There's high sentinel activity, but they're not super aggressive, right? Oh, is it right down here? That's interesting. They put me right next to an actual facility. Yeah, they actually want me to fix up this area. Huh. Interesting. Considering it's already kind of fixed up. Habitation module plans, bunch of salvage data, Utopia build station plans. Found a Utopia base on the planet. Bunch of construction module stuff. Okay. Bunch of construction stuff. Crap ton. Nice, I got some life support gel out of that. Should have parked my ship closer. I figured they wouldn't have the actual objective be on an already constructed area like this, but guess I was wrong.
Temperature levels stabilizing.
It is good that they're asking me to fix up this area, though, because it means I can actually go, like, into these buildings and not have to worry about my hazard protection constantly falling.
Units received.
Base computer. Establish a base. 200. I need more copper. Pure ferrite's pretty easy enough. I've been getting a lot of ferrite recently, so I should be okay on that end. But I need more copper. 27. They're about 300, I suppose. But yeah, there's no copper. Salt. Basalt. Go ahead and park it right here. That's kind of a waste with how close it was, but still. No exocraft summoning station in system. I should have deleted it before leaving.
Thermal protection falling.
I do have enough to construct a new one here. Do I want to spend all that, though? Not yet. I'll spend it if I need to, but for now, I think I'm good. I don't remember if that's enough. Do I need more pure ferrite? Yes, I do. I need 73. Oh, you know what I could actually do? Pure ferrite's pretty quick to do, so. Hydrogen again. I'm going to need more dihydrogen if I need to do a lot more life support. I do need to remember that I have hazard protection going on this planet though too, so I need to be moving fast. This should be enough chromatic metal to at least construct this base. The problem is I'm going to need even more. Eventually, because I need to construct more bases on more worlds. So this should be enough for this stage of the expedition. That should be good. Alright, how are we doing here? What's this Utopia build station here? Says officially licensed portable research station. Oh, okay. Copper. I need 200, so I need 400. If I built the, oh, that's hazardous. I thought that might have been like a food plant. If I desperately need the Nomad, then I can go and construct the exocraft geobay later. But for now, I don't really need it. Just there we go. I am able to kind of jump around a bit better for now. On my own, oh great. sell these anytime soon, so they can go too.
Thermal protection falling.
Base computer. Foundation settlement archives. No prior settlement at this site. Yeah, I know, there's a personalized one for me. Cool. I should establish the base. Now, do they require me to build a bunch of stuff here first? Or is that good enough for now? Expand and beautify your base. Yep, they want me to build some stuff. Yeah, I'm totally going to use all these construction things that you guys got me. I'm absolutely not just going to slap down a bunch of crap. How are we doing? Isn't it beautiful? I mean, it's beautiful. Be based on the planet. Gather, deploy base computer, establish base, upload a base, share it with, yeah, upload the base. There we go. Utterly beautiful base. It's a beautiful, beautiful base. Exosuit station plans, glass habitation module, and a bunch of glass. More chromatic metal, and this time magnetized ferrite. Construct an exosuit station. I already have the Utopia build station, but do I need to construct it? I don't think so. Could throw down fireworks, but no reason to. Okay. 80 copper. And I think it's only 25 ferrite, because pure to magnetized might have a different conversion rate. So we'll see. Copper. What are you doing down there? Need more fuel. And then ferrite to pure is 1 to 1, but magnetized might be different. Oh, that glass is just filling up my inventory. I think you can break glass down though. Why did you give me 42? Whatever. Right? No. Oh, that's a bunch of wasted space that I don't need. Wait, how much was it? 25.
Thermal protection falling.
Okay, let me go inside.
Temperature levels stabilizing.
While I'm doing this. Yeah, that's 2 to 1. Okay. There we go. Probably just enough. Actually, I could put this... No, I'll just put it next to the base computer so I remember to turn it off later. Exosuit station. Research unit online. Overseers hope you profit from this. Exosuit tech. I don't feel like I need any of this right now. I mean, some of it would be nice, but I just wanted to do... There we go. Milestone. Supreme movement system upgrade. Supreme scanning system upgrade. Some phosphorus. Airburst engine plans, too. It's interesting. Next, adopt an animal companion. Don't care about any of that. You can go there. You can go there. Scanner module. You can go up there. As can you. What do we got? Scan radius, some more rewards for scanning. Don't really care about too much. This can go to the ship until I'm ready to sell it. This can start processing again. This can go to the ship too, honestly. So can all this glass. I'm not going to use it for anything right now. It's annoying to have spots that are like this far down in your inventory. Alright. Animal companion. Oh, also, what is that? No, don't want to spend the chromatic metal on that, thanks. Don't care about the shield. Okay, so do I have the creature pellets? Animals? Animal.
Thermal protection falling.
That's a heck of a thing to make a companion. Big horrible crab monster. How about this? Just looks like a little coyote, basically. Sort of. I'll make you a companion. Stop! Neckle. Cool, let's go, buddy. These guys are still a little pissy and they're running around scanning everything. The Utopia exosuit station, please. Cool. I think that finishes up the second, Powerful defensive system. More inventory slots and more life support gel. Very good. More inventory cargo slots? Still got enough room for tech for now, so I think I'll put these ones down here as well. Shield module. Get rid of those. Send those to the starship. Send that to the starship. Anything else? barrels. Those would be nice, but too much chromatic metal all around. All this salvage data that I'm not using. Inventory slots last sequential, yeah. Summit a volcano. Reach the crater at the top of a volcano. Traveler proximity may provoke volcanic activity. Okay. I think I'm about done with this base now, but I don't think I'll bother to take it down, because there's no point to. Having the base computer means I have a place I can come back to craft on this world, and if I take the base computer down, you don't get the resources back, so there's no reason to take it down. That's why there's a bunch of garbage bases all over the place during this expedition. Oh, launch thrusters, really? Will you stop the... I'm so sick of that thing flashing. I want to just tell it to stop telling me to do that. I don't care. You know, I may actually break this down. I may actually break this rusted metal down for more ferrite, just in case. I'm gonna get rid of the extra runway mold. Don't care. What else? What else? I mean, nothing else, really. Oh, wait, launch thrusters. Would be nice to have the auto charger, but don't care enough. Alright, let's go find ourselves a volcano. How about that one right there? Just how close can I get with my ship? Can I land the ship anywhere near the top? Too high. No, it looks like you may have to scale the volcano all the way from the bottom. Yeah, landing area not clear. Yeah, it won't let you land anywhere near the volcano itself. I don't think I'm gonna need that. I think that's salt. What? Great, I just landed halfway through the... It's salt, right? I'm gonna need salt. Oh god. Yeah, I'd expect so, game, thanks. Like, here? Yeah, probably. In fact, I should be melting at where I am right now. I ought to be melting.
Extreme heat damage detected.
Yeah, no shit. Let's get out of here. Whew. Holographic friend plans. And what was the reward for the volcano? Hey, yep. Let's just hide in here for now. Expedition. Supreme hazard protection. Oh, pure ferrite and carbon. Some repair kits. That's nice in case something in my ship gets busted. Holographic friend plans. Huzzah! Don't care. Supreme hazard protection though, and a bunch of resources. That'll be nice. Thermal protection module. Honestly, these are not all that useful. The thing I don't like about these ones is that they drain and then they don't come back. So it's temporary. It's very much a temporary thing that you have to like keep refilling yourself. I would much rather just upgrade my hazard protection to be generally more useful all around. But with how many spots you have in your inventory these days, I guess you have enough room for kind of all of it. I could start breaking all this stuff down into runaway mold, but I just don't care enough, and I don't think I'm going to need a bunch of it. Drop this in the exosuit for now. Anything I can get rid of here? I don't think I'm going to need the perpetual ice cream now. I've kind of done everything on this hot planet that I need to deal with. I'm going to use phosphorus for a lot. So I'll pop that on the starship, I suppose. Not use silicate for a ton, but I can use it to restore the terrain manipulator if it runs out. Don't use cobalt for a ton, so I'll let that stay on the starship for now. That's good. There's some more ferrite for me. Alright. What's next? Third restoration target. Claim the third planet for Utopia. Utopia Outpost Gamma. Ooh, look at all that carbon. Nice. Let's go. Time to get out of here. That's a lot of... Is there a green, red, and a blue star here? Is this system designed so that you get, like, cadmium, indium, emerald as you progress through it, and you need it for, like, certain parts of your... Because so far, it's not. Oh, aggressive sentinels. Oh, God. Okay. Whatever.
Technology recharge.
A bunch of stuff I'd rather just get rid of, but I can't tell for sure if I'll need any of it. Like, I could be fairly sure I don't need a bunch of it. Like I said, I seriously don't think I'm going to need the fireworks for anything. Probably get rid of this planetary chart too, but... And this glass, most likely, as well. I think they wanted you to use that to build the big glass dome on the last planet, but they didn't force it, so I didn't care. How about here? Anything interesting? More oxygen for that could be interesting. Antimatter, oxygen, silver, copper. I don't have anything to swim on anyway yet. Too much chromatic metal for that, thanks. And that too. I would like to do some of these like engine boost parts and stuff like that, but I don't want to spend the chromatic metal. Oh, this looks like it's a water planet. I mean, a watery planet. There it is. Communication station. Like, good luck. There's a couple of them. A bunch of them, in fact. Tell me this is not a hazard world. Nope, doesn't look like it. Yeah, aggressive sentinels, though. That's gonna be annoying. And you? What do you guys got to say?
Extreme Sentinel planet.
Fall in love, it's... Okay, then. Someone was, Hugs from California, long yeah. Greetings from Minsk. Galactic DOD. She's from fans. Good trip. surprising to find so many communication stations here, because this is just a step along the expedition. Usually people leave them at the end of the expedition. Again, let me, sell a bunch of shit. And buy a bunch of shit. Nope. The goop, I don't care about. Let's get rid of the planetary chart. I just don't care about it enough. Should get rid of the fireworks too, but I'll hold on to them for now. Yeah, data. Gold. All the glass, I don't care about it. I'll hold on to the salvage data just in case I need it. Repair kits, albumin pearls can go. Alright, what do we got? All the ferrite. Grab some silver while I'm here. Don't really need it, but grab a bit more launch fuel too while I'm here. How am I doing on metal plating? I think I'm good for now. Yeah, I've still got 10. I'm good. Alright, what do you got for me? Outpost Gamma. Military registration. Welcome, settler. Consult the supply drop. Next instructions from Utopia. Utopia supply drop Gamma. Prepackaged pulse spitter unit. 1200 nanites. I'm picking up a crap ton of nanites just by doing the expedition, honestly. I don't really, like, need it. Prepackaged pulse spitter. I mean, maybe? Neither one of these is all that great. Deuterium and wiring loom. Chromatic metal and carbon nanotubes. Let's destroy that then. And stick with the pulse splitter. Okay. It'd be nice if I had some upgrades to the pulse splitter, though. Got these carbon nanotubes here. Can I not reach my... Yeah, I can't reach my starship from here. Open! More that I don't need. Salty donut. 8 seconds of jetpack overload. Okay, so this is one of those, this is one of those little blue plants that I like hitting up, basically. Bunch of bullets, which will actually be good, because if they're giving me the pulse splitter, and this is an aggressive sentinel planet, you know, makes sense. I should have done this in my ship. Because then you don't get this animation if you do it in the ship. A little lower, I suppose. You go to the starship. You go to the starship. And you can go to the starship for now. I'll hold on to this just in case, but I probably won't end up using it. Phosphorus and wiring looms, sodium ion battery, sodium ion battery. Don't get rid of that one for sure. No. Anything will give me, like, chromatic metal I might consider breaking down if it's stuff that I'm not really using, but no. Okay, how long? I should probably go into orbit. Yeah, 30 minutes. Going into the atmosphere. Stratosphere, or whatever fear. So I can get there faster. Ah, there we go, much better. Alright, what kind of area do you have for me now? And also, if there's any constructed buildings nearby, I'll probably land at them, because they did that to me last time. They might be asking me to build near an actual facility again. Doesn't look like it. But there is some stuff right here. Game. The landing area is about as clear as it's ever going to be, so, you know, whenever you want to work for me here. Yeah, I can't collect the star bramble because I didn't bother to build the hazmat stuff. Be careful around the sentinels too. They're aggressive here. Hello, Gravitino balls. And if I pick any of you up, the sentinels are gonna go crazy. So let's just wait a second. 230 units away. This direction. And what is this? Magnetized ferrite, huh? Aggressive sentinel planets. Because you don't really get any downtime. The second they spot you, they come after you, and the problem is every time you take out sentinels, you just bring more down on yourself. I mean, eventually, once you've taken out enough waves of them, they'll stop for a while, but I'd rather not get into a big fight like that. There it is. Alright, I'm just gonna leave my starship where it is for now. Here it is. Third construction zone. Oh, there's a nice little cave here, too. Marrow bulbs and everything. Honestly, better to just use the mining beam for that. Alright. I need more resources anyway, don't I? Yeah. Alright, let's see what they'll give me. Decorative base parts, condensed carbon, not useful. Prepackaged airburst unit. Prepackaged cloaking device. Somewhat useful. And Utopia base though, so there's that. Which means I need a lot more stuff. Repackaged airburst engine. Okay, now I need to start building up the tech zones more. Repackaged cloaking device. Cool. Temporary effect use escape unwanted hostile attention. It actually kind of makes sense that they gave me the cloaking device here, of all places. Alright. Base computer. Plenty of pure ferrite, but I need a lot more chromatic metal. I need 150 chromatic metal. That's 300 copper. Well, 298. No. 296. 150 copper is all I got. I do need more copper then. Gravitino balls. I mean, they sell well, but not worth getting into a fight with the Sentinels. Very tech, very tech. Venom. Copper. I still can't remember what marrow bulbs were used for. I remember they are used for something fairly interesting, but during an expedition it's probably not all that useful to me. I'll have to look that up again later. Alright, come on. Does not have to cover huge distances on this planet with angry sentinels, please. God, every time I try to rocket, every time I try to super jump, it just fucking hits a wall. Goodbye, Knowledge Stone. Pretty good. Copper closet. I mean, it should be enough to cover me for this planet. But I'm running so low on copper at this point. I'm really going to need to get some more before I go to the next planet. Because who knows if I'll eventually just hit a planet that doesn't even have any. That'd suck. Oh, this may not be enough, actually. Toss all that in. Because I'm going to need all of that done. And I think I need more, too. Gravitino. That is a weird lock that thing has. Oh, there's some buildings around. A lot of Gravitino. A ton of copper. $758. God damn. 926. Over here. Really, 700 units away is the closest they got for me? Really? Okay. The game's been giving me some, like, jetpack upgrades as rewards. It's not bad. I covered almost 300 units just by going down that mountain, but... Here's another downhill section. Right into a tree. Nope. Depleted. Silicate. It's the only thing it's good for. Actually, I think silicate turns into glass. So if you really wanted to do one of those big bases with all of, like, big windows and or like an underwater base or something, then silicate becomes more useful. Plus, I think you do need glass to make some resources as well. Like solar mirrors, I think, take glass, and probably a couple of other things too. Yeah, I really haven't run into many sentinels yet for such an aggressive planet. Alright, how are we doing? 191. I think I just need a tiny bit more? Like 9? Yeah, that's exactly right. Alright, back to my ship. Now I should repair my life support. I have 11 life support gel now. That's good. The more I'm gathering, the better, honestly. No. I don't need units anywhere near enough to, like, start a fight with sentinels. Like I said, I am super low on copper, though. If I can find any other way to get my hands on a bunch of copper, that'd be nice. Other than having to just, like, jump around this planet and desperately look for it. Give myself some sodium nitrate. I don't think I need sodium nitrate, but just in case. I think it can be turned into, like, normal sodium. Although normal sodium is not as useful to me, honestly, in this kind of playthrough. Because again, they won't let me restore all my systems with basic resources. I have to use crafted resources for some of them. What is that? Is that all sodium? Oh, holy shit. Yes, it is. There we go. There we go. Tons of sodium. Hundreds and hundreds of it. Grab these ones over here too. Get all of it. Every last piece I can. Rolling in the sodium. I think that's everything. Wait, no. One more glowy bit here. Okay. That's a start. Now, where was the actual base construction again? Because I didn't park next to it. I do remember that. It was not here. Like around the corner, over the hill. Kill these idiots for more oxygen, and just because they're annoying. Where are you? Is it this way? I don't think so. Ooh, oxygen plants, nice. Oh, a little pit. Huh. Yeah, no, I kind of lost it now. Oh well. This one just needs me to build one here on the planet, right? Found a Utopia base on planet. New Sesto. Yeah, it doesn't look like I need to actually build it right next to the zone that it sent me to. That seems to just be for the previous mission. So if I set it down right here, I should be okay. Hopefully. Otherwise, I'm out so many resources I'm not getting back. No prior settlement. Claim base. But it did update when I put the base computer down, so it should be fine. Beautify. that for view side? Too small. Not quite there yet. There, that should be enough. Ah, too small. Also, those probably don't count at all. Yeah. Oh well. I'm just gonna set all these stupid things off then. I don't need them. What do we have? 25 carbon, carbon, ferrite, carbon. What is the cheapest thing I can find? Just build 15 of them. 5 pure ferrite. Upload it now. A beautiful base with walkers all over the place. I love every aspect of this is like, we gotta make sure to rebuild these planets and make them habitable again. Make sure you beautify your base. Uh-huh. It's exactly what I'm doing. Making it super beautiful. Definitely. Acquire an exocraft upgrade. Learn an upgrade from Portable Exocraft Research Station. Portable Exocraft Research Station plans. Prepackaged amplified cartridges. Probably for the pulse spitter. Powerful underwater oxygen upgrades. Didn't even build the oxygen thing. Chromatic metal game? Really? Come on. Whatever. Yeah, pulse spitter upgrade. Cool. Better than nothing. I don't have the space for this, do I? Shield strength and health are probably better right now. I do not need this one. That I definitely don't need. That gives me some space there. Upgrade for the aeration membrane. Almost total rework capacity. Upgrade module brings unparalleled improvements to the oxygen tank. So that'll deplete first, basically. Yeah, I don't really feel like I need these. But whatever, the game might be about to ask me to do a bunch of swimming, so I'll hold on to them until I'm done with this planet at least. Okay, how much do I need? 40? Yeah, 40. Okay, I do have enough for now. Still, it's too fucking much. Get all those resources back. All that pure ferrite. And then interact with it. And then turn it off. High-powered sonar, radar arrays, no. Resonators, no. Didn't the exocrafts have one that allows you to transport items from very far away as well? Don't see it. Okay. No. Just need to put it down and interact with it. Expedition. Nautilin chamber plans. Repair kits. Supreme exocraft boost upgrade. Discover 3 aquatic creatures. That's super easy. Ion batteries, cytophosphate, curly coral, harvest living pearls. That's, yeah, it's gonna have me swimming around a lot. Prepare cocoa and pilgrim's tonic. Document plant life. Okay, so I do actually need to do this. Crystal sulfide and salt. So I do kind of need salt, but, you know. Let's start documenting plant life now. I mean, this is fauna, not flora, but what the hell? I'm doing this anyway, so I may as well. Plant life, more plant life, please. Here we go, here's some more plant life. Oh, those were animals. Oh. Must be getting pretty close. Some of these things I'm catching are not plants, but still. Okay. I need to harvest living pearls. Probably build the nautilin. Superheated rainstorm, huh? Where is the nearest ocean to here? Let's get high ground here really quick. Nowhere close. Alright, I'll go ahead and take my ship then. I'm going to break down that exocraft thing though. Like I said, no reason to break down my actual base. You don't get the resources back for it anyway. Okay, I need an ocean. It's tough to tell. Hello. With the storm going on, it's a little tougher to tell where an ocean is. Just can't see shit. I'll probably sell the dihydrogen jelly, but I don't need to. Could definitely sell the salty donut. These extra carbon nanotubes, I'll hold on to, because again, you can only craft when you're near your base, so it's actually kind of worth it to hold on to some things. Probably don't need the perpetual ice cream. These goops. I think I need the save point, just taking up space, really. I should probably transfer the projectile ammunition back to me. That can go. That can go. Too far away. Damn. You really have a terrible distance you can do it from. Projectile ammunition to me. And oh, exocraft boost module I don't need right now. I need to make the nautilin first if at all. If I do that, because I may not actually need the nautilin. Alright. Chromatic metal. It's not a lot, but it's something. And copper. Damn, it's barely anything though. Okay. Ocean. Ocean. Storm clearing. Good. may just walk from here to find an ocean then. I'm just gonna start deleting this stuff. These are Atlas passes. Is that copper? It is copper. Might be worth it. How far? 500 units? I don't have a specific direction to go in anyway, so may as well. Well, that sucked. I wanted to get distance, but I hit the buttons wrong and just dropped. Oh, sentinels. Time to run. Nope. Stop following me. Stop scanning. Nothing to see here. God damn, stop hitting walls every time I jump. Nothing to see here. Bye-bye. Sodium. Huh. Yes, no. Not the things the sentinels are going to chase after me for. No, just that. So that I can go fast. Alright. Nope. Shit. Another sentinel here. Angry ass sentinels all over the place when I need to be doing some mining. Hate this. No, no, no. God, you can't put that when you're doing that. I wonder if I can just use cloaking to like hide from it, but no. It's such a big vein. It's worth it. I think it's worth it at least. It'll be kind of right next to this sentinel. With a vein this big. This is going to help me out on the next planet. It still may not be enough, honestly, for the next planet either. And everything. Basically all of it. How'd we do? Oh, 1,000. Yeah, that was good. That was absolutely worth it. Plus, I was able to do it without getting that sentinel on my face. God damn it. Hit a slight incline on a slope, and my freaking jetpack sent me flying 90 degrees the opposite direction. Come on, man. What's that? No, that's nothing. Except it looks like something for some reason. What the hell is the ocean? Not really. Wonderful. The sentinel was just like waiting over that hill. Like, oh, hi, surprise, got you. There we go. There's the ocean. Yeah, you assholes go and search for me. I'm gonna be miles away, swimming. Thanks. Bye-bye. Go for a swim. Chlorine. Okay, underwater creatures. There's living pearls. Or... no, I don't remember. I think that is living pearls, the clams. Yep, that's living pearls. Submerged relic, huh? Oh, hello, underwater creatures. That's one. Halo core. Nice. I can become nanites, or it sells pretty well. Hello, more creatures. That's two. Just need a third one now. More armored clams for more living pearls. Yeah, honestly, these breathing upgrades that I have are not that great. They're already basically out. Or is that only the first one that's out? Submerged relic. Submerged relic. Relic. Clam. Oh, that was only the first one. Okay, they're decent, I suppose. They're not the best thing ever. If I stack them with the aeration membrane, they might be better, but just don't care enough to do so. How many living pearls of the game are? 3, apparently. Okay, but do they refill if I go to the surface? No, not even close. Nope, they still deplete. I don't care. Does this one refill? No, they don't refill at all. Yeah, not interested. I'll break that one down. I'll keep this one for now. Just in case. I need to do some, like, deep diving and anything like that. That's all the living pearls I needed. I need one more creature, though. Come on. One more aquatic life form of some kind. Oh, there's crystal sulfide. I think I needed it for something? That's about to erupt. Head for the surface for now. There's the third one. And that should be good. That's 2 of the quests down now. Ion batteries, cytophosphate, curly coral plants. Don't really care. Ion batteries will be useful probably. What the hell was that? Why did I suddenly rocket to the bottom of the ocean? Like, out of nowhere. Whatever. Gather local vegetables. Marine shelter, cable pod, oxygen, nautilin, advanced equipment. I didn't even bother to build the nautilin. I didn't need it for this. Yeah, I did it again. Osmotic generator, Tethys beam, a bunch of nautilin upgrades in the marine shelter. Don't need any of them. Okay, impulse beams. Abyssal horrors. Ugh. Hep-deployed wheat. Trading post. Yeah, my life support's gone down quite a bit because swimming with your jetpack does that. Luckily, I don't need to be doing that anymore. I don't think I need to swim at all anymore. Unless more parts of this have it. Part of the expedition. Oh god. Come on. Let's just ignore him. Please. Boom. Bye-bye, idiot. Tino. Animals. Maybe I should grab some heptaploid wheat because it may require me to use some. What the hell is this? What is going on? Game? What was that? It was like infinite rocket beneath my feet. No, I don't need animals. I need plants. Here. There we go. Alright, that got that one finished. Shit. Fucking... Like, the sentinels are just aggressively hanging out around corners and just flying over ridges, suddenly like, hi, surprise! Fucking Jack in the Box, man. Plants. Impulse beans. Nice. Now give me a rocket boost. Nope. Not a good takeoff. This is a good takeoff. Sweet root impulse beans. You have to harvest star bulbs as part of the expedition, which means I have to get the hazmat gauntlets. Great. Leave me alone. No one wants you here. Okay, let me see. Inventory space. I don't need this exocraft boost module. I should probably just delete it. I'll delete the relic first. The crystal sulfide, paddle core, cytophosphate. I don't think I need any of those. Rare stabilized glitch retrieved from malfunctioning planet. Safe for rehousing. Habitable base. No, I don't need that. I don't need the marine shelter either, honestly. But it is a survival module, so I may want to keep it on hand. Probably delete the cytophosphate. I could definitely delete the Haddle core. It's worth a lot of money, and I think it could turn into nanites. There we go. Crystal sulfide and living pearls I probably won't actually need. I could probably delete this exocraft thing, but I'll hold on to it for now. Okay, I'm gonna need hazmat gauntlets. 8 more chromatic metal. That's easy enough. Basically just don't want to do a bunch of extra of things I don't need. So I'm not filling up my... Oh, outside of Utopia base. Yep. Gotta go back to my ship again. For what it's worth, I think there are some star brambles, like, right next to my ship, so that'll be useful. Oh no, there were some star brambles right next to my ship, but I left my base. Where the hell is my ship? Where's my base? My mornings. Nope. It's a player. There's my base. 6 minutes, and there's my ship. Okay, back this way then. Really? I'm 10 feet off the ground and that thing decided to snap close and somehow hit me. Yeah, I believe that. Definitely believe that. Shut up. No one wants you. Wow, I actually made it. That was a pretty big distance to clear. You. Wait, did I already grab these ones behind my ship? I did not. Now I can dump a bunch of stuff on my ship too. Like that. And that. And that. And maybe some of this stuff that I picked up that it doesn't look like I actually need. Because it seems like I only need the impulse beans and the star brambles. Storage container plans, supreme scanning system. Oh, all the storage containers. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna use those though. Whatever. I guess since you're building a bunch of bases, the game's like, oh, do you want to build a bunch of storage containers at all these bases? And then you can like transfer items at all the bases? It's like, not really. No, I'm good, thanks. Scanner module. More money, more money, more money. Don't care. I might break those scanner modules down eventually. I don't care about like more money when you scan. We need to do this, but I'll go ahead and do it. Now which one was mine? There it is. It'd be nice if you could construct items near like any base. Not just the one you put down, but like other people's bases as well as like settlements and things. Because the idea that you can't construct items out in the wild is interesting, but that you can't construct items except at the one base you put down is annoying. Okay, hazmat gauntlets. And then I'm gonna break down this micro bubble thing because I don't care about it. Okay, hazmat gauntlets are done. Now I can get star brambles. Bittersweet cocoa and pilgrim's tonic. Deploy a nutrient processor to begin. Yeah, forgot I needed the nutrient processor for this. Hermetic seal, easy enough. Impulse beans in a nutrient processor to extract cocoa. Oh yeah, bittersweet cocoa. Okay, there you go. For what it's worth, a nutrient processor can be a pretty good supply of nanites, but the method for it with the nutrient processor is so tedious that I usually don't do it. Because first you basically just create a bunch of like mid-tier recipes, stuff that you can create really easily with basic resources, right? So not like the best recipes in the world, but decent ones that you can make with easy to get resources. And then you just go to the anomaly and you go up to the dude who wants to check out food you've made and you give them to him. And it like rolls a random number generator to decide whether what you created was good or bad or whatever. And then grab this cocoa. Star bulbs to get pilgrim berries. I don't want that many. Just do like 20. And he gives you nanites based on, you know, how good he thinks it is, like how hard the recipe is and how good he thinks of a job you did on it. Which is good nanites. Like I said, it's a good amount of nanites, but you have to give him these items one at a time. You can end up with like 50, 60, 100, 500 of a recipe, and then you have to hand them to him one at a time, which is a pain in the ass. It takes you like 30 minutes to get the nanites from him, just going through his dialogue over and over and over again. Pilgrim berries and nutrient processor. I'm just gonna get myself one because it doesn't say you need a particular number of them. So let's see if that's good enough. Yeah, that was good enough. Okay then. You really didn't need much, did you? Hazard protection too, not bad. Star bulb was the one that turned into pilgrim berry, right? And then this was life support power. That's impressively easy to get stuff for. You can't break that down any further. Okay. Maybe it's worth getting more of the Pilgrim's Tonic. Let me go ahead and turn the rest of my Pilgrim Berries into Pilgrim's Tonic, but I won't turn the rest of the Star Bulbs that I have, because that's a lot. Toss those in my Starship for now. Oh no, wait, I don't need to toss those in the Starship. I can toss all of those into ingredient storage. That's something you don't really know about either, the game doesn't really tell you about, is that when you create a nutrient processor, it comes with an internal storage buffer. Let me, there it is, ingredient storage. It comes with an internal storage buffer for what they qualify as ingredients, which is like food, and then it's actual like starter basic food resources, raw ingredients, but also some things like carbon nanotubes for some reason. I don't know why, and condensed carbon and normal carbon. I guess because it's like organic material carbon, maybe? I don't know. But you can use this as like a 50 slot storage buffer for things, and it goes with the nutrient processor. So when you're done with your nutrient processor and you pick it up, you actually get the nutrient processor itself, and it keeps its storage inside, so you can just pop it down wherever and toss all your like food items into storage in it whenever you want. Okay, back into the ship. Let's finish this one. Supreme scanning system upgrade. Inventory slots, very good. And an assortment of cakes. Good, I can finally get some more inventory slots. I'm gonna get these ones down here. Clear those up, and then that one there. Yay. Okay, let's see. Now I can reorganize this down here. This over here. These can go up here. This can easily go over here. This one might want to go around here somewhere. What was the assortment of cakes? Oh, it's probably a decoration item. I could put down the assortment of cakes. I will hold on to these for now. Like I said, this hazard protection boost and life support boost might actually come in handy since I can't use basic materials to refill that stuff. like sodium and oxygen, I have to actually use life support gel and ion batteries, which I have a ton of both, so I probably don't need these, but I'll hold on to them for now. Alright, that should be it for this tier, right? Fearsome visor customization. Not too bad. You know, I may actually stop this here. Apple cake of lost souls. Oh, are those going into my ship? Is that what's happening? Yeah. Highly refined food product created in this is cake like when the base of writhing rolling batter. High value. Doesn't boost anything. Probably worth a decent amount of nanites if you roll well with the guy on the anomaly. Same here. High value. Yeah, these are high value, but they don't really do anything if you consume them, so they're probably better off just being sold. How am I doing? Finished phase 3. Phase 4, phase 5. Final phase. I'll probably finish this up tomorrow. Yeah. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and stop it here. I've been going for about 4 hours now. So I will pop over to Twitch. And let me see how I'm doing with the drops for today. Disappeared, so I think I've got it all claimed. A lot of Warframe things. These tend to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and I got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 things. So yes, I think I've got all the things. Plus, I think the last thing you get each day, looks like be a ship. And I have an A-class solar, so I'm thinking I got the last drop today. Hopefully anyone who is here hanging out with me also got all the drops for today. Back to Twitch. Following. Let's see who's live. I wonder if any of them are doing NoMansSky. Because that'd be useful for anyone who still needs drops, but I don't know that any of the people I'm following are playing NoMansSky at the moment. Diablo 3, a lot of Final Fantasy 14, a ton of Final Fantasy 14 in fact. Yeah, no one is playing NoMansSky. A lot of people are doing Diablo 3 now. They're probably playing with, Orin, I think, was planning to do Diablo 3 this weekend. Let's do 8 now. No. Not them. Random stuff. No. This might be... This might be an interesting way to go from NoMansSky. I'm going to go ahead and drop us over to Egigami. No, unable to raid. That's interesting. I wonder if they have their raids blocked. Let me try it through chat command. Raid settings do not allow you to raid at this time. Oh yeah, they must not accept raids. Interesting. Alright. Then you know what? We will go ahead and raid Rosie, who's doing Diablo 3 this weekend. So I know Twitch lately has been liking to leave viewers behind when you do a raid. So I will go ahead and put Rosie, there we go, into shout out. If anyone gets left behind on the raid, then that's where I'm sending everybody to. I don't know why Twitch has been doing that. So I had it set as like Final Fantasy VII Remake for this weekend, but I'm going to be changing that. It's not just today. Tomorrow I'm also going to be doing NoMansSky, and then I may also throw in like a surprise stream. Well, not a surprise now, but a previously unplanned stream on Monday, which is a day I don't normally stream, so that I can try and have the new NoMansSky drops for the new update available for viewers for all 3 of the days that remain. There's some pretty good stuff in there. It's mostly decorative stuff, but there is 1 or 2 pieces of like customization for your avatar and like A-class ships that you can get and things like that. So it can be worth it. Anyway, I will see you guys tomorrow, same time. Later.